Hi folks, welcome to another rugby review episode. Well, for this one I'm not doing a review, I'm doing a preview because I'm looking at the games that are going to take place in the coming weekend for the Six Nations Championship in Europe. In my list we have about, well, not in my list, for the weekend we have about 1, 2, 3 games that are coming up for this weekend for the Six Nations. So it's gonna be a cracker. It's another good weekend coming along. Very excited, actually. I'm very excited, because I like rugby. I'm very obsessed with rugby. So to see these nice games coming up, it's very good. It's very good. So the first one on the list, it's England versus the Blue. England versus France. It's gonna be played in Twickenham, England. So England are playing at home. So this game is gonna be mysterious. It's not mysterious. It's gonna be it's interesting. Because there's France involved. France, they're such a good team right now. They're in hot form, playing very well, and one of the top side in the world right now. So I'm not going to be looking at the factors that are going to be mainly involved in this game, that are going to affect this game. So for this game, I think for England to have a chance to win here, I think they need to make sure that their pack on the day is on song. If your pack against France is not on song on the day, you usually suffer the consequences. So I haven't seen their team squads yet, their match day squads, because they released them on Thursday. I'm making this video on Wednesday. But so it's going to be Borthwick versus Gauthier. These are the managers of the respective teams of England and France. When it comes to the managers, I just feel like Gauthier has an advantage over Borthwick because Gauthier has had a long time with France. He's had more seasons with France than Borthwick. Borthwick, it's his first season with England. He's still trying to consolidate, still trying to build something with England. So these things take time. It takes time for you to consolidate tactics, to consolidate culture, to consolidate plans, to consolidate to consolidate many things in a team. It takes time for you to do that. So I think with the managers, Borthwick is on the back foot here because he's very new in his position. For England, it's a home game. So if there's going to be any time to form any resistance, it's going to be this game against France. It's going to be this game because they are playing at home. It's England. Those fans in Twickenham will have an effect on them. It will give them energy, to push them through. Even though France is going to be coming at them because France are a very good side. They're a very good side, especially playing against England, who are not at their best form right now. So yeah, I think a guy like Dupont is going to be on fire again. He's going to be on fire for France because I think he's going to start. He's going to play. Definitely he's going to play. He always play when he's ready. He's going to play in this game. And he's going to be on fire. He's going to be very good. I like him a lot, Dupont. Predictions for this one, I think France is going to win. I don't have a lot to say about this game. I think it's mostly one-sided. I think France is going to win this game. It's going to be a titanic battle, of course. England are going to show some resistance. But I think France would have enough in their tank to just take this game and win. The second game I have on my list, it's Italy versus Wales. Yeah, this one is going to be very interesting. Wales have some issues at home with the administrators, contracts. As much as they're going to say that those things don't affect them in the way of thinking, in their mental state, I think those things in the back room, in the background, in the offices, do affect the players or how they perform on the field, as we saw Wales against England last time they played England, they were not themselves. You could see that they are not themselves. And also the fact that they have a new manager, Warren Gatland. Still, although he's been coaching them before, he's come back now to renew his stint. I still think it's gonna take time for him again to introduce those old strategies they used to use under him. So it's gonna be tricky for Wales. I don't think they're gonna win here. They're playing in Italy. They're playing Italy in Italy, and Italy on the other hand don't have Capozzo. Capozzo, they are 15. He's out injured, but I still think they'll be fine. I still think Italy can take this game. I think Italy, with what they showed when they played Ireland last time in Italy, they showed that they are very good in attack. They are very accurate. You know, those lines they run, those passes they make. So it's going to be very hard for Wales here to form anything here. It's going to be easy. They are playing in Italy. The Italian fans will be there for their teams to push them through, to help them win this game. And Italy look more stable than Wales when it comes to both teams respectively. And also they'll be looking to build from that Irish loss. Although they lost to Ireland, I think they were very actually the game was very close. The game was very close. So without Capozzo, I think Italy should win this one. They should win this game. Although it won't be simple, but they should win. So I'm going with Italy for this one. The third game that I have that is on the list for the coming Six Nations weekend bonanza. So they call it a bonanza. It's not a bonanza. It's one of the games. It's Scotland versus Ireland. I think this game, if it's not gonna, okay, it's obviously gonna be the game of the weekend, right? But I think it has a potential to be the game of the year. Yes, I said it. I know we have a World Cup in France coming up. There are more games coming up in the World Cup, but I think this game is gonna be one of those games that we're gonna be talking about for the rest of the year. I think it's gonna be very hot. Yeah, it's gonna be very hot because both teams I think they are on their form. I think Scotland's loss to France the last time they played in France was very narrow. Sorry to say this. In the second half, they were very accurate. Scotland. They showed me some things that I've never seen from a Scottish side before. They were very accurate in their set piece, in the way they were tackling the defense, the way they were defending. I mean, they're defending French pack, but they were holding their own against the French pack. And yeah, they were so good. And guys like Ben White and Finn Russell against France were so impressive for me. So I think it's gonna be a very good game. And Scotland are playing at home. They are playing at home in Edinburgh, Murrayfield. So yeah, they're gonna be very motivated, and they have a chance to win Six Nations if they beat these guys. If they beat Ireland here, they're in a very good chance to win the overall championship. Although it won't be in a Grand Slam, but they still have a chance to win it. On the other hand, we have Ireland, who are one of they are the best team in the world right now. Actually, who are the best team in the world. You know how they play. I'm not gonna say a lot about Ireland. They play so well. A very well organized side, a great team, well managed, who will be coming out to this game also to win it. They are coming to get everything in this game. So really, both teams, look at both teams who are looking to win. You know, it's gonna be a very good game. It's gonna be very hot for this one. Don't miss this one, please, guys. Don't miss this game. Again, to add on that, these guys are in the same group with the Springboks in the World Cup pool stages. So again, this adds another thing on this game, that these guys are gonna come to this game to lay markers. They're coming to this game to lay markers on each other, that I can beat you in the World Cup. If I can get your scalp here, I can get your scalp in the World Cup. So it's gonna be very hot, guys. It's gonna be very hot. Again, for this game, I have not seen their team sheets, because it's Wednesday today. I think they're gonna release tomorrow. But I don't have to see the gym sheets. Know that it's gonna be good. This is gonna be a top game. This one. I think guys like Finn Russell will have to be on top of their game. No mistakes. No mistakes, just do the right things for your team, for you to guys to win at least. For Ireland, they need to shift back. They need to take back Callum Doris from 6, take him back to number 8, where he really comes alive as a player. So yeah, this is gonna be a top game. It's gonna be a top game. I'm really looking forward to this one. This one is gonna be very hot. This one. So yeah, guys. For this game actually, I think Scotland are gonna win this game. Sorry to say this, I to all the Irish people out there, I think Scotland are gonna just win this game. But hey, it's too tight. It's too tight for me to say. Too tight for me to say. Common sense is saying Ireland because they are the better team of the two. But I'm looking at how Scotland played last time they played France. Man, the second half they were so accurate. So, hey, it's tricky. It's very tricky. It's very tricky to call this one. But I'm going with Scotland because they are playing at home. I think the Murrayfield crowd is gonna give them that extra thing, that extra push to just be on song for the day. Oh, and also Scotland should start VP Nel instead of Zana Ferguson, because you need to have a good pack there. You need to have a good pack in the set piece scrummages. You need to scrum very well and bring Zana Ferguson in the second half. Yeah, but yeah, I think Scotland are gonna win this game. But just tricky one, guys. Tricky game, this one. So yeah, those are the games for the weekend. Yeah, those are the games for the weekend in Six Nations. I am looking forward to these ones. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very nice. Another bonanza of rugby in this weekend. I cannot wait. Just cannot wait. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your times. Thank you. I'm just gonna be looking at the factors that are gonna be. I'm just gonna be looking at the factors that are gonna be affected.